Have you ever gathered around a crackling fire, listening to elders weave tales that shimmered with moonlight and mystery? Tonight, we embark on a journey to a vibrant African village, nestled beneath a sky dusted with a million stars. Here, amongst the mud huts and bustling marketplace, lives a woman named Abeni. But Abeni's story isn't one of sunshine and laughter. It's a tale whispered on the wind, a story of resilience in the face of a storm. Abeni, with eyes that held the wisdom of the baobab tree and a spirit as strong as the shea nut, is trapped in a loveless marriage. Her husband, Ao, casts a long, dark shadow over their lives. His words sting like scorpion tails, and his temper flares like the midday sun. Abeni endures his cruelty not just for herself, but for her two precious children, her daughter, Kofi, with laughter as bright as marigolds, and her son, Aojrb, whose eyes mirrored a fear Abeni desperately wished to extinguish. Will Abeni find the strength to break free from Ao's clutches? Does fate hold a chance for happiness? Or will she forever be bound to a life of silent suffering? Join us tonight on Yat as we delve into Abeni's story, a tale that reminds us that even in the deepest darkness, a flicker of hope can ignite a revolution. The midday sun beat down mercilessly on the village, baking the red earth and casting the mud huts in a hazy shimmer. Inside one such hut, Abeni stirred a pot of simmering stew, her brow furrowed in worry. Ao, her husband, had been gone for days, gambling away their meager earnings at the tavern. The children, Kofi and Aojrb, huddled by the doorway, their playful chatter silenced by the heavy atmosphere. Abeni glanced out at the parched fields. The rains had failed them this season, and their crops were withering. Hunger gnawed at her stomach, a constant companion in their struggle. Just then, the sound of Ao's drunken laughter shattered the stillness. A cold dread filled Abeni. The door slammed open, revealing a swaying Ao, his eyes bloodshot and his face contorted in a cruel smirk. He stumbled towards Abeni, reeking of cheap liquor, and knocked the stew pot over, scalding liquid splashing onto Kofi's leg. A piercing scream filled the air. Fury boiled within Abeni, a stark contrast to the fear that usually paralyzed her. This time, something snapped. In a voice that surprised even herself, she roared, "Enough." Ao, taken aback by her sudden defiance, stared at her with drunken confusion. Abeni, for years, had endured Ao's abuse in silence, but this time, the sight of her daughter's pain, the desperation in their shared life, sparked a flame of rebellion within her. She wouldn't be a victim anymore. With surprising strength, Abeni shoved Ao back. He stumbled, his laughter turning into a snarl. He lunged towards her, but before his fist could connect, a small figure darted between them. It was Aojrb, his small frame shaking with bravery, his eyes blazing with a newfound determination. "Leave her alone," he yelled, his voice surprisingly firm. Ao faltered, momentarily stunned by his son's defiance. Abeni seized the opportunity. With a voice that resonated with a newfound strength, she declared, "No more, Ao. You will not bring your darkness into this house anymore. Tonight, you leave, and you never return." Abeni's words hung in the air, heavy with defiance. Ao, fueled by his pride, scoffed, but the glint of steel in Abeni's eyes, a newfound resolve, gave him pause. He saw, for the first time, a woman he no longer recognized, a woman who wouldn't be broken. The night stretched on, thick with tension. As the first rays of dawn painted the sky with streaks of orange and gold, Ao emerged from the hut, shamefaced and defeated. He didn't look back as he walked away, his silhouette disappearing into the rising sun. Abeni watched him go, a wave of relief washing over her. The road ahead was uncertain, but for the first time, she felt a flicker of hope. She had protected her children, and in doing so, she had begun to reclaim her own life. Her journey had just begun, but with the strength of the baobab and the resilience of the shea nut, Abeni knew she could face anything. Abeni's story is a testament to the unyielding spirit that resides within us all. It reminds us that even in the face of immense hardship, the power to break free and build a new life lies dormant within. Will Abeni's path be easy? No, but with her children by her side and a heart brimming with newfound courage, she is ready to face the unknown. Join us next time on Yat as we continue Abeni's journey, a story that will inspire you to find your own inner strength and fight for the life you deserve.